have extremely strong jaw muscles. And you know what? I have actually been mewing. Like, I'm just gonna come clean. It sounds so cringe, but I've noticed my jawline has improved so much in the last like 4 or 5 years since I started doing it. And if you guys haven't tried it before, go YouTube, search in like mewing tutorial. I'm not even pranking you. Like, this is so embarrassing to admit, but it fully works. It really works, and it does actually like project your like the lower half of your face forwards. So that's actually a tutorial for how to get your jawline so sharp, and it's all about your tongue posture. And guys, this stuff actually does matter, even though it sounds so weird. So don't only think about getting surgery to change your face features. Like, a lot of it is just the muscles in your face and the ones that you use and the ones that you don't use. So you can become a lot more beautiful just from like holding the right muscles in your face. Honestly though, very extreme. So not everyone is like that, but I'm like very in my body. I can feel every muscle all the time. Okay. Do you think a half lash for every day is fine? I do pretty natural makeup, but my lashes don't exist. You know what? As long as you can't see the glue, a half lash is fine. You can do it during the day. But it's very, very difficult. You need to be really good at applying lashes, or I'm not sure how, so that it's undetectable that you're wearing a fake eyelash. But you know what? I always recommend minoxidil for hair growth because it actually makes your eyebrows and eyelashes grow as well, because it makes all the hair on your body grow. I don't recommend any eyelash serums for eyelash growth because a lot of them affect the fat around your eyes. So it's the thing that makes your lashes grow is the same thing that damages your eye fat. So careful with lash serums. I have used them, and I actually definitely saw, like, I can even see a little dent on my eyelid from where I used to apply the serum, where like the fat has just disappeared in that little line. It's so gross. Like, please don't use eyelash serums. I regret using it so badly. I like really, really, really regret ever using eyelash serums. Oh, I have like permanent redness around my eyes now. So, oh my god, thank you guys so much. You know what? It's actually because of you guys that I have started doing such a bolder makeup, because I think we all think that clean girl makeup looks the best. Like, we all think that, okay, like clean girl natural makeup looks the best. But no, actually no. If you have brown eyes especially, you need to wear a lot of makeup on your eyes to make them pop. Like, if you have dark eyes, if you have brown eyes, if you have, especially if you have, just honestly, you can have blonde hair, it doesn't matter. If you have brown eyes, do dark eye makeup, please. Please, 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 please. It will make you just look so fierce. And honestly, it's way easier than the clean girl makeup. Like, actually, I think clean girl makeup is much harder to do. When it's brown and smudgy, you just kind of smudge it all out, and then you just clean it up with concealer at the end. Hi guys. Hi. So yeah, we are still talking about like goals for 2025 and like, I don't know, becoming the dream version of yourself. So I really want you girls to do this, and I really want you to make a vision board. I'm busy making mine tonight. I've literally had the best day. It's a Saturday, and I have definitely been making my vision board. All winter inspired stuff. I'm in such a winter mood, like so cozy. Anyways, you guys can always ask me any questions, dating, relationships, all that stuff. But yeah, honestly, I've just been rambling. I've just been talking about whatever pops into my brain. But I'm going to read you girls a little bit about what I wrote today about manifestation. And I'm just going to talk about like what is manifestation and how do you do it. Because I think, you know what, it's like a lot less thinking and visualizing than it is just like just having fun. And my boyfriend introduced me to this really amazing book that I actually haven't even finished reading, but I always look at the chart in the book about the different levels of energy. And how can I explain this one? So basically, if you want to be at the highest vibration possible, like everything in your life happening easily, good things coming to you, like obstacles disappearing, people liking you, just like waking up and having energy and feeling in flow, you need to just actually be having fun. So that's actually what it means to be at high vibration. It just means to be present and be enjoying what you're doing. And you need to do this in pretty much every part of your life to really see amazing things happen very quickly. Because if you're having fun with something, you will be good at it. You know, like you will keep doing it. And I am not someone that can just push through if I hate something. Honestly, why? That's not the way, okay? If you hate something, then something's wrong. Like, if you are hating what you're doing and you can't stick to it and you have to force yourself and struggle with everything, something is wrong, and you just need to change the habits and stuff a bit. Okay. Okay, let's read from the group. Again, girls, any questions, dating, relationships, you can just ask me. So, manifestation explained. Okay, stunning, girls. Stay with me. So, you have to curate a feeling. Images are powerful. Use them to tell a story about the kind of life you connect to. If an image makes you feel something, add it to the board. So when you go on Pinterest and when you search these specific things, I really like to use Pinterest. I used to love Tumblr back in the day. If Tumblr still exists, that was so good for making, like, curating a vibe. But Pinterest is really good as well. So make a Pinterest, and I normally make it like 2025 or winter 2025, or I make it a specific place. But now I'm trying to do it by season. So you need to like just pick a season in your life, and then you need to find pictures that cover all the different things that you need to have covered. So it's really fun to make a vision board. And I made some categories of what you need to find pictures in. Okay, and why? Guys, let's explain why you need a vision board. So, motivation disappears, and sometimes the life we want feels so far away. This vision board will help you find the feeling. Save it as a desktop on your phone and computer. You can print it out and paste it all over your mirror. You can put quotes on sticky notes on your screen, or stick a collage to the fridge. Connect to the feeling. Don't wait for external reality to change first. So this is what manifesting is. It's like you connect to the feeling that you want. You don't like attach it to things, you make it a feeling. And once you can create the feeling in yourself, it will be reflected to you in the real world. Okay, I always talk to you guys about like also this manifesting your dream man exercise. And it's very much this. I haven't heard anything since our video call 1 week ago. So sorry, girl. Tell me what your name is on school. I'll find you. Sometimes I get so many messages that they just get lost. So just honestly, guys, if you've sent me a message and I haven't responded, I don't hate you. I just got so many messages. It like flew down. It flew down. So just tell me what your name is on school, and I'll find you. Okay, girls, what else should we talk about today? What else should we talk about? So much stuff. So this is what I'm about to upload in the group tonight. Even though I did promise you guys I was going to do a seduction video, I don't know, like, just kind of in response to, like, the energy in the world right now and the way a lot of women are feeling about men, it doesn't feel so right to make a seduction guide this week. And I definitely will make one. I just, like, for some reason just feels like it's not the vibe. You know, like, some girls are still, I'm not American, I don't have an opinion about American politics, but I just feel like, you know, I just want to not make content so focused on men just for the next, I don't know, week or two, and just make some more stuff about, like, what it means for yourself. Because, like, even though I am a dating page and even though I give a lot of dating advice, at the end of the day, I should even change this name to, instead of like spoiled girl, like the dream girl, because it's not just about men. It really is about you and the way you feel about yourself. And yeah, just think, you know, like, we care about relationships a lot as women. So that's why it's such a good, like, if your relationships are going great and you carry yourself with respect and practice boundaries and all that stuff, it's a really good place to learn about yourself, relationships. Okay. Lady Nima, just tell me what your name is on school, and I will find you, because, yeah, then I will find you. Okay, girls. Okay. So some options. You can give me your Instagram handles. I will have a look at them on this live, or I can keep reading about manifestation stuff. Yeah, okay, I have some notes. I have some notes here about daily habits and activities. So the whole thing with the vision board is you don't just make, like, super aesthetic pictures. You choose pictures of the stuff you want to be doing in your daily life. So just like choose the exercise and put it in there. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if you guys actually need so much help with the vision board. I just maybe think you need picture inspiration. Okay, girls. Should we talk about... I don't know, what do you guys want to hear about? At this point there's so many different topics, so... Does anyone have any questions? Manifestation stuff. Okay. Okay, guys, I love your questions. Always ask me. Okay, we can keep talking about manifestation. Okay. How do you make it clear from the start if you want princess treatment and to be valued? You just keep holding yourself that way. Kay? Yes, Kay, I'm answering your question now. So how do you make it clear from the start if you want princess treatment and to be valued? Okay, so I guess in the beginning when you meet people, like, it's if you have weak boundaries or you act like a fan, then people from the beginning won't really value you. So from the very beginning when you meet someone, you really need to carry yourself with confidence, and don't be insecure or like too concerned about what people are thinking about you. You really need to be quite confident and comfortable, as a human being, just the way that you are. Because then when you interact with people in the very beginning, you won't be so inward focused and you'll be a better judge of their character, and they'll feel like you're actually there in the conversation. So if you can get this right, then I feel like so many girls just get this wrong because you're already too clingy, too easy, too everything from the beginning, and then obviously you don't get put in the princess treatment category. But if you are really classy and graceful, you get put in princess category. And I feel like the way that you communicate your values is just when you haven't gotten like the level that you expect, you don't reward the person. So just like be stingy with your intimacy, or not be stingy, but have strong boundaries with it. How should I react when I attract men that hit on me from their cars? Like someone's hooting at you from inside the car. Ew. Absolutely ew. Ew, if someone's hooting at you from inside the car, even if it's a nice car, this is such an arrogant person, no. If he gets out the car or does something sweet, then... if Oh my god, stop comment, this is so funny. I sent a pic of my car to my boyfriend and he said I should stop spending money. But he just surprised me with a screenshot of him buying the entire cart. But I thought he was getting dusty for it. Oh, that is so funny. You know what, I love that. Like, I actually love when they give me a little bit of sass back. I think it's so funny. And you know what, I also love when they do this because it does really make you appreciate them. You know, it's like, even though you know you're maybe being a bit ridiculous, it makes you feel so good that they accept it and encourage it. Yeah, of course, guys, of course you can ask your questions. Of course. Can you change the dynamic if you've already been too available? Not always. Not always. Sometimes you've really crossed the line of where this person finds you irritating and there's nothing you can do. So sometimes you have actually just crossed the line and it's better just to move on, because yeah. So let me think. When can you recover from it? If it's early days and if it's in the very beginning, you can easily recover. The way to recover is to stop being clingy. And I guess the way to recover from it is you just need to actually not care if he rejects you. But he still likes me though. I just feel I want to change it before I'm in too deep. Okay. Okay, well, how are you currently, what are you currently doing that you're not happy with? You know, what is currently happening in the relationship where you feel like this is too much or you're giving too much and not getting enough back? And then just stop doing that thing. Or start saying something about what you expect. Is this specifically for ladies? The group is specifically for ladies, but... my TikTok, I know a lot of men watch this always, so I know a lot of men watch this. I go shopping with my mom, and we always get a lift home, but this is like one of these irritating scam people. Oh, guys, you are the reason I have to make like a closed group. How do you become his weakness? Girls, why do you want to be his weakness? Like, sometimes think about the questions that you ask. So, of course, you want someone to do things for you they wouldn't do for anyone else. But it's not like you actually have to trick him or be toxic or actually be bad for him in order for him to be obsessed with. Like, you don't have to be his weakness for him to be obsessed with you. You just need to be exceptional. Like, he needs to think that you're amazing and, like, really, when I say exceptional, like, there's no one else like you. But he doesn't have to be, you don't have to be, like, manipulate him well, anything like that. So, you know what? I don't want a guy that I have his weakness to control him. Like, no. How do I make him believe that I'm amazing? Guys, you have to believe that you're amazing. And I guess, like, firstly, don't talk too much. You know, I always say keep your mouth shut. Don't talk too much. Don't talk too much. It's just, the more mysterious you are, the more likely that someone thinks you're amazing. Like, the more someone knows about you, the less magical you become. So in the beginning, just don't tell them everything about you, and, like, always have new things going for yourself. And I guess you need to be respected and admired in, like, your group or your social circle. Girls, not such juicy questions today. Okay. Okay, TikTok, I might jump off here in a second. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for your questions. I have a lot, but I don't want to seem too much. How did you manifest the life that you have now? Guys, like, you can ask your questions. I really don't mind. How did you manifest the life that you have now? You know, I guess, like, you just break down all the things in your life. But what did I say to you guys at the beginning of this is that manifestation is really just having fun and being in flow. And I think that's when things are going best in my own life, is when I'm actually having fun and being in flow. So that's kind of how you manifest it. And it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm not still figuring things out. I definitely am. And I know it's going well when I'm having fun. So, how do you be feminine in his presence and when with him? Okay, let's just... Being feminine. Oh, I actually wrote some stuff about this earlier. Oh my goodness. Yes, you can be mod. You can request to be a mod. Please do, because I just had some irritating person come. Let me first have a look at your profile. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, guys, what is killing your feminine energy? Let me just read from here. Being stiff and uncomfortable. So, like, being really uncomfortable in the clothes you're wearing, or, like, slouching and sitting in a really uncomfortable way. This just kills feminine energy. Oh, being very judgmental and cold. So if you're sitting and talking to someone, if instead of, like, being warm and listening and trying to connect with the person, if you are sitting there being, like, really judgmental and cold and bitchy, you are killing your feminine energy. If you are very self-conscious or insecure and you're just sitting there, like, not present with the other person because you're thinking about yourself the whole time and you're just, like, really overanalyzing things in your head and you're not actually connecting, this is killing your feminine energy. If you are very shy, timid, or being a wallflower, so you, like, don't really speak unless spoken to, you Like you never stand out, you like don't initiate things, you kind of just like nod and just go along with what other people do. You are killing your feminine energy. Okay, and then the last one, if you are frantic and very over the top and like just doing way too much and really seeking validation, this is also killing your feminine energy. So I think that helps to understand, because to be, yeah, Karma, you can totally mod. Karma, you can totally mod. So, what did I want to say? So staying in your feminine energy is all about just actually being warm and open and listening and like taking on some of the other person's energy and connecting with whatever they are feeling. This is really being feminine. And then the other thing that's really like in your feminine energy is when you are giving back or creating something and not thinking but just doing. So if you are dancing and like you're just flowing with the music, or if you are sitting talking with someone and just like the words are just flowing and it's really beautiful, this is also very feminine. And I think giving emotional support is really a feminine thing. Like if you can, girl, how do I make you a moderator? I don't know how to do this. How? Okay guys, I just need to quickly Google how to make someone a moderator on here. I hate when the men find the live, like go away. Okay. Yeah, girls, I really want to chat to you. I've got so much moderating on live. Add or remove. I've done this on live before where I added someone, but I don't actually remember how they did this. I don't know. Girl, I'm so sorry. I actually have no idea how to do it. So. Oh, I tried to install something so I could stream off my laptop today, because I thought, wouldn't that be nice to stream from TikTok from my laptop? But I'm still in the process of downloading all this stuff. Oh, okay, girls, any other questions about dating relationships? Otherwise, you know what? Let's just do the last section about manifesting. I watched a lady and she said to activate the stress hormone in men. So the stress hormone in men is vasopressin, and this is released when people solve tasks together or go through some kind of stress together. But stress is not like sitting in traffic being stressed. Stress is like you have a problem and you solve the problem together. This is how you release vasopressin in someone. So honestly, like building IKEA furniture. Girls, like build IKEA furniture with a man. It is really a good bonding exercise. And yeah, so think of it as like problem solving together. Don't just think of it as stress. Because it's not like irritate him. That's not what stress him out means. Stress him out means like give him tasks, give him problems to solve, and like obstacles to remove, and this will make you guys bond together. And even better if you actually do it together, even better. And this hormone is also the reason that men that go do combat together, like go through actual trauma and stress together, are so closely bonded. And it's also the reason that they do all those icebreakers in schools and universities and stuff. It's just like why we do these problem things together. Okay. Do we need an eye tat? Girls, thank you so much for the eye makeup compliments. I'm absolutely going to teach you. I do think if you've got brown eyes, this is the time to do a bold smoky eye. I think we have forgotten the power of a bold smoky eye. What accent is this? You know what? It just is my accent. It used to be South African. Now I've lived in Denmark for 8 years. And yeah, I guess accents just like become whatever they become. So I think you have to click manage on my account, then click moderator. Okay. Okay, we'll do this. Well, thank you so much for offering. I'm gonna, when I figure it out, then I will add you. Okay. What to avoid in the early stages of dating before the relationship? Like avoid making yourself look cheap. you know, like avoid giving yourself a bad reputation. There's not that much you can do in the beginning of the relationship. Like, I feel like you cannot find all the good things in someone. You can just see all the red flags. So don't do any screaming red flags. Like, you need to make sure you've got a pretty clean history. Like, you've just had basic good values in the beginning stage. You know, like, you haven't been a complete slut. You haven't been, like, acting in a really crazy way. This is just stuff you mustn't do in the beginning. And take it slow as well. I think one of the worst things you can do in the beginning is move too quickly, because it does make you look like, well, why is she in such a rush, you know? Make him work for it, definitely. Make him work for it, definitely. The slower the better in the beginning. The slower the better. Okay. I'm Danish, girl, let's meet. Oh my god. Guys, whoever goes to Power 8, we can go do Pilates together. It's such a good Pilates studio. It's the best one in Copenhagen. If you guys are in Denmark, or if you're in Copenhagen and you need a Pilates studio, I love Power 8. I've also tried Om Yoga, which actually has better yoga. Like, if you guys are really into hot yoga, you have to try Om Yoga. It's close to the, like, Hovedbanegården. Like, that's where it is, Om Yoga, if you guys haven't tried that one. And Power 8 is, Power 8 is also so good. Also so good. But guys, I love Pilates. You know what? It's the only exercise you can do lying down. And Pilates gives you the best body of any workout. Like, I say this as someone that has spent a lot of years and a lot of hours exercising. Pilates gives you the most incredible results for the most fun and the least effort. Yeah. Okay, girls. So, okay, girls. So, what else can I say to you about Pilates? Is that you need to try Pilates before the end of the year if you haven't done it yet. Guys, you know what? How can I pitch it to you? You get to lie down for at least 30 minutes of the class. You get to lie down. Do you know how nice that is? You put on your cute little socks, like, you don't even get stinky and sweaty. You can come out of Pilates, like, with not a sweaty scalp. You can come out not that sweaty. I normally don't sweat that much. And I'm a big sweater. But, like, somehow with Pilates, I just don't. So, girls, like, Pilates, it will be different for different people, how long it takes to see results. If you have muscle memory and it's not your very first time doing these workouts, you will see results literally. If you do it every single day, after 2 weeks, you will already look crazy. You'll look so good. If you have no muscle memory and it's like your first time doing any kind of exercise, I think 3 months. 3 months? Where do you get your mood lighting in your apartment? Oh, guys, like, I have to have the colorful lighting. I cannot do the, like, bright lights from the ceiling. So my boyfriend, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. He bought these, like, for himself, these, like, mood lights. It's like the Philips Hue light bulbs. You guys have to get Philips Hue. It's the best ones. It makes such nice. It's like a lot of different brands of lights, and you can get the cheap IKEA ones. But honestly, it's worth it. Splurge for the Philips Hue light bulbs. They are so nice. You can change the color on your phone. Wow, guys, it honestly sounds like an ad. This is not an ad. This is not an ad. I just really like them. And you can just, like, change the color to exactly what you want it to be on your phone. And yeah, I think I even have one up here. I have one up here, and then I have one down there somewhere. I don't know. Do you do the same Pilates moves every time, though, or switch it up to get results? I just do whatever they're doing in the class, mostly for Pilates. So sometimes it's the same routine. Guys, you can do the same routine every time and you'll still get great results. You don't have to have a different gym routine every time you work out. You can just have the same exercises as long as you have it balanced and, like, they're all covered. So, but no, for Pilates, I prefer classes. I don't actually do the YouTube ones. I think it's worth it. I do think it's worth it. I do think Pilates on the reformer versus on your mat alone, you can get a great workout on the mat, but it's just, like, not the same vibe. If you guys do reformer Pilates, you know what I mean. Like, the vibe is just something so, there's something so, like, Olympic gymnast almost about doing Pilates on the reformer. You feel like, I cannot explain. Like, I cannot explain. Yes, guys, I'm in Copenhagen. I cannot explain, like, the feeling from Pilates. It's just, guys, you gotta try it. Honestly, you have to try it. Please try Pilates. Please, 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 please. You deserve to be that hot. So. Do you have WhatsApp or egg? Guys, oh my god, are you all in Copenhagen? Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love that. I'm visiting spring break. Any recommendations for restaurants or things to see? Oh, Copenhagen can just, there's like so many things. It's got very vibey nightlife, but more bar culture. Not so many, like, not if you're a clubbing person. Oh, like, there are clubs, but I feel like that's not really what Copenhagen's vibe is. People very much more go to bars and, like, yeah, so many places. But guys, I'm not a big nightlife person, so I actually can't recommend nightlife. I can't recommend nightlife. What do I like to do in Copenhagen? I like to go out for breakfast, for brunch. I like to go shopping. I like to go do Pilates, and that's pretty much what I do. I'm not very extroverted in the city, but yeah. Okay, guys. Any other questions? Any other questions? Are your dimples natural? Yes. Yes, they are natural. I've actually never met anyone that had fake dimples, but I know it's possible. But this for me is crazy. What are some things you do to keep good habits / live your best life? What do I do? Guys, if anyone, I'm just going to do today's Q. Let me just change this quickly. Okay. Pilates and matcha in Copenhagen is the best combo. It is really nice, actually. I think my favorite thing about Copenhagen is so cheesy, but I really like the bicycle, you know? Driving in Copenhagen is such a nightmare, so the best thing, honestly, is having a little bicycle, and it's so fun. Honestly, I love cycling around. It's so vibes to go. Yeah, it just is, especially in the summer. It's really beautiful. It would be nice if we can choose stuff you can read for us from your course. Yes, guys, I would love to read you some stuff from the course. I would love to. I would love to. Any good malls or shopping centers? So in Copenhagen, you actually are best off just walking on the shopping streets, and you should go down all the little side streets. Copenhagen is really known for, I think it's vintage especially. Like, they have got beautiful designer stuff. You can get designer stuff anywhere. In Copenhagen, you should really have a look at some of the like vintage shops, and they have like luxury secondhand, some stuff which is really beautiful and in like really good quality as well. So I would have a look at that if you like shopping. Okay, girls, so these are options for what we can go through now. We can talk about Glow Up, Manifestation, Dream Girl 2025 Challenge. We can talk about, what are some other things I've been writing notes about? We can talk about relationships and the rules for relationships. We can talk about female friendships. What do you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, I will just choose. So, I think I'm going to finish reading you the last thing about, okay, yeah. I'm going to read you the last thing about daily habits and activities for your dream body. So, once you know what your dream body looks like, you can make a plan to get there. If you want a bigger, rounder booty, you need to do resistance training. So, training with weights. If you want long, lean legs, do Pilates. If you want a strong core and really defined abs, do Pilates. If you want to move gracefully and with good posture, you need to do either Pilates, yoga, or dance. And I think you need to do, I honestly think you have to do yoga. I just think it gives you such like a beautiful movement in your body. You can just see when someone does yoga, like they just move like this. Like they have a special yoga walk. I think you can always spot someone that does yoga. People always say like, oh, are you a ballet dancer? No, you just do yoga. And also if you want to move very fluidly and like get rid of all the tension in your body, you need to do hot yin yoga. Hey guys. Okay, so some notes about resistance training. Follow a good workout guide. If you do the exercises wrong, or if you do the wrong exercises, you can train the wrong muscles. And it's really important that you focus on your glutes and not your quads. So I'll just give you guys some story time. I have been gymming for years, and for like 3 whole years, I was accidentally only working out my glutes, my quads, instead of my glutes, because I have naturally like quite a big bum. So I was gymming, and I was like, why? My legs were just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and people kept being like, oh, quadzilla. Like, it was so embarrassing. Like, men would come up to me and be like, wow, I would kill for your quads. I'm like, never say that to me. Like, never say that to me. So I have really been on a mission to like turn off those muscles, and I had to do more Pilates and do less resistance training, like no walking on an incline, nothing like that. And I also had to stop using such heavy weights, because sometimes you need to go down to like much lower weights so you can use the right muscles. If you're always going as heavy as you can, then you might just use the strongest muscles. And for me, I was using my quads instead of my glutes all the time. So, and then lift the weight slowly. Don't lead with your ego. If you want the best results, focus on the mind-muscle connection. And guys, you can download my like exercise routine. It's in the group. In Glow Up Guide Part 1. And you can also get it on the free trial. So yeah, you guys can get your free trial and download the workout guide if you want. I would really use it. It's really good. It's really good, and it's helped me a lot, like with my leg shape. So somewhat about Pilates. Okay, so reduce the weights when you do the upper body movements. I've noticed a lot of women that do Pilates end up looking very masculine in the upper body. With broad shoulders and big arms instead of slender arms. You can use the free weights, like 1 to 2 kilos, or just do the movement on the lowest resistance, or even without the band at all. Like when they do the arm exercises, I just move my hands in the air, like with no band, nothing. Because I don't want big shoulders. Again, I did Pilates for 6 months. Then everyone kept asking me, oh, are you a swimmer? This is, again, such a rude question. Like, do I look like a man? Do I have a huge back? Don't ever ask me if I'm a swimmer, please. Okay. And then yoga guide. So keep the balance between strength and flexibility. Be careful of hyperextending if you are double jointed or very flexible. So guys, a lot of you are double jointed, and like if you push into your joints all the time, like you're like pushing on, I don't know what the word is, tendons. You're just like, instead of using your strength, you actually just like hang in your joints, and you mustn't do that. You must not do that. So make sure you don't put too much pressure there. Instead, use your core and leg muscles to stabilize. So you have to like sometimes don't go as far as you can go. You need to pull out a little bit so you use your muscles and don't just hang. Oh, okay. And that is all that I've got written in that part of the guide so far. So I'm still going to add, I think the last thing we can talk about when it comes to the glow up and stuff. Hey guys, hey. I'm so good. I'm so good. Okay, here's the one thing I want to talk about with the winter glow up. So you need to figure out the body that you want, so you can decide the daily activities and habits that you need to be doing in order to get there. Then with your style and aesthetic, this is the part where we normally get stuck and we're like, okay, I just need to shop to find a new style and to find my new aesthetic. So, no guys, the answer is not just to shop. Probably the answer is to... Wait, you're scaring me about Pilates shoulders. If my teacher's using the lightest spring, will it be okay? No, not for me. I was using the lightest spring every time, and I was still getting like really big arms. So when I do Pilates now, I promise you, I do it in the air, or I use the 1 kilo weights. I don't care. I want skinny, long arms. I don't want like big, bulky arms and shoulders. So, no, no. And guys, it's a great workout, even if you take the resistance off. So. Not everyone builds muscle so easily. Me personally, I build muscle really easily, and I don't want such humongous shoulders. No. It happened, like, I'm not joking, it happened so many times where someone said like, oh wow, are you a swimmer? No. No. Yes, because to have like big arms and shoulders is really manly, and I think for me, a man has to have like big arms and shoulders. That's the best muscle group on a man. I don't care as much about the abs, like, I honestly don't care. But on certain exercise, the reformer doesn't move unless you use the straps. Yeah, like some of them, like other people are pulling themselves back and forth. You can just do it in the air with your hands. I don't mind looking silly in the class. Like, I don't want... Like, I often get called out by the teachers. Like, hey, come on, you look strong, you can do this. I'm like, that's exactly why I'm not doing this. Don't tell me I look strong. Is Pilates the one sport on those machines? Men always call it those machines. They're like, oh, those torture devices. Men are so fascinated by our Pilates machines. Yes, it is. Can we do dating rules and dream girl next? Yeah, sure we can. I just want to say some last things about like winter aesthetic. This is so fun, guys. You know, it's so fun that I actually have a place to put all this information, because I spend a lot of time thinking about this stuff. And I do it very consciously all the time. And it's so nice to have people to teach this stuff to, because like I do think it matters. And it does actually matter. Like being a girl is not just like not thinking. You are thinking a lot. Okay. So in winter, it's the perfect time to tap into different versions of dark and light feminine energy. And I just feel like because in winter, I don't know, like in winter your clothes really make a statement. In summer it's more just like having fun. But I feel like winter is like more seductive and even more soft. You know, like I just love the winter. So for that like dark, sexy, feminine, and you guys can see I've actually been rocking that a lot lately with like the heavier makeup and the red nails, because I just think it looks really clean in the winter. And in the summer it can be too much to be wearing like this little bikini and like have such dark makeup. It's not cool. But in the winter, because you're more covered up, I think you can have like bolder makeup and bolder nails. It just doesn't look, it's not too much. So red nails, tight black clothes, furs, stuff with metallic studs, boots, and anything leather. This is very like dark, feminine, sexy winter. I love it. And then for the light feminine, and if you guys see the loungewear I just posted a slider of, like from Skims, I definitely got for dark and light, like for sexy and for cute. And I think you do need both. You do need both because sometimes, you know, like sometimes you're in a sexy mood, sometimes you're in a cute mood. You need to have clothes for both. You need to have clothes for both. So for like the light cute, do pink or French nails. Do a soft blowout. Like you do not need to have, just like, I don't know, have soft, fluffy, clean hair. And more doe-eyed makeup, so not so much of this harsh inner liner, like softer, you know, doe-eyed makeup. And cozy socks, and like all cardigans and ribbed knit clothes, like big sweaters, and the Skims inspo that I just posted. Okay. What are some sexy loungewear for just chilling at home? I still want to look good, haha. Yeah, Skims honestly does some of the best because it's so flattering. But you can find it anywhere at any price point. Just like your at-home clothes should, firstly, it's got to be comfy, otherwise you're not going to wear it. So don't buy stuff that's uncomfortable. And this is often why, like, don't just wear lingerie at home. It's not comfy. Like, you need to wear something that's actually comfy and nice to be in. Otherwise, again, you're not, like, you have to be comfortable to be feeling girly. So I really like those top and pants where they have lace at the border. And you can also get those from anywhere. You can get them from anywhere. And I really like fold over yoga pants that are like, you know, clingy, and nice leggings. So like leggings with brushed fabric. It mustn't be that shiny fabric. It has to be the matte fabric leggings, if you know the difference. It's actually really hard to find nice fabric leggings. And yeah, silk PJs also so cute. Silk PJs are so cute. But I actually get too cold. At the moment. So like, okay, even what I'm wearing now, you guys can't see like the outfit. Like it is just leggings, but it's cute. It's cute, even though it's just leggings. And it's honestly, you can wear leggings around the house a lot if they are really flattering and not shiny gym fabric. Best athleisure brands. Oh, I love Lululemon. It's so nice. And if you guys don't want to buy Lululemon like from the store, you can get dupes on AliExpress that are also really, really, really good. And don't buy the Define jacket for wearing at home. Guys, no, that's not like don't do that. Your loungewear needs to look like loungewear. So like if you wear yeah. But Skims, I really like Skims sets. But I'm honestly always on the lookout for this stuff. So honestly, you don't have to buy things that are sets, but just mix and match pieces that work nicely together. And find vintage designer stuff that you really love. So I like to look on Vestiaire. And I just got some like silk vintage PJs, but real silk, not the satin ones. And they're so beautiful. So should we actually do some online shopping together? Should we? Give me fashion advice. Oh. I think you kind of also have to just experiment with your own fashion style. You will get there. Okay, girls, what else are we going to read about? We're going to read about some dating rules. Yeah. I do also like talking about relationship content, and often you guys ask me more dating, but I do get lots of feedback on the group that there are girls in relationships that want like relationship specific advice, which I really love. I admire how you enjoy what you do, and I can tell you're really passionate about this. Guys, I love this stuff. Honestly, why is it so much fun? You know, I feel like, okay, I just have so many different theories about the information that we value and the information that we like forget about. But you know, being street smart and like information that impacts people's lives and the way other people interact with them is so valuable. And don't only think that like your school marks matter and I don't know, like, yeah. Talking to other people is a really great way to learn about things. Especially people that are older than you often have lots of stuff to teach you. So annoying, but I'll be your first follower when you start your fashion account. Okay, I am about to do it. I'm doing it so soon. I even thought about starting it today. What should I call it? Can you actually help me? Because I was going to call it Spoiled Girl Diaries, but this doesn't feel right. I might also just call it my name, which I might do. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Answer my question, please. Is the gym a good place to find a partner? It can be, you know? Lots of great people go to the gym. It's not like you should be... Yeah, it's a good place to meet someone with similar hobbies as you and values, but it's not such a good filter for like someone's success and social circle. So make sure it's a really bougie gym if you're doing that. How did you meet most of your friends? Through other people. You know, like very rarely is it like people that I've just met out of nowhere. It's normally like in a group where you already know other people in the group. I think this is actually the most common way people make friends. Okay, dating rules. Dating rules. Okay. Rules for your mindset for dating. Fall in love with effort, not with the man. 2. Believe actions, not words or promises. Talk is cheap. 3. You are the prize, never forget it. 4. He needs you more than you need him. 5. After his income, you are the main way he shows status in a group. Girls, this is so important. Like, please understand that men use their girlfriends or wives to show status. So it does matter the way that you present yourself. It does matter how good you are with a group of people that you don't know. It does matter. You know, if you are super charming and intelligent and very likable and he brings you somewhere, it makes him look good. If you are really bitchy and like have bad manners and you're very awkward and you're not good at communicating, like you don't talk clearly, even if you're gorgeous, you make him look bad. And also if you are like very overly done, too much plastic surgery and you just look cheap, then you also make him look bad. Okay. So never make one man your focus or goal. And number 7, stay single until someone meets your standards. Men do not know how to relax without women. They need us. They crave the lightness, softness, and fun we bring. If you break up with your boyfriend, how will you make money then? Like, none of your business. Honestly, none of your business. Like, a man is not a plan and a man is not a job. But girls, like, you should always have your own stuff. You should always have your own income. And you should always honestly have a backup. So you don't have to you should have... Oh no, oh no. Okay girls, I actually need to get my charger.